Guess what? Let's work on a CRM. I, for one, have never built a CRM from scratch. So let's go. It's going to be a light CRM. Uh, Again, we haven't gotten to my doubles yet. Eventually, we're going to have a way to like create doubles so that someone can have a double for their investor. They can have a double for their internal communications. They can have a double for their partners team. They can have a double for customer service. Um, they can essentially provide themselves within context, right? Like I'm sure you wouldn't. Huh. It's interesting. What if you could create something that's like, hey, like like an answering machine? I bet you could. All right, CRM. Well, you can search, and the search is pretty darn good. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so the CRM looks super cool. This might be one of the most underrated, beautiful products I've ever had it built. I'm gonna say I built it. Yeah, we haven't even started adding persistence yet because we'll do that later. Because I realized that like the reason why you can the follow ups go back here is because we're just testing it out. So we're not there yet. So we might be able to add. Ooh, shoot. Okay. Uh, when a user clicks save on the add contact, see, reading it right there. Add contact modal. That contact should show up the CRM. I added that because sometimes it'll create things, and one of the things I don't like about agentic coding platforms is that it doesn't do logical things. Like obviously, if I have a CRM, I'm telling you, oh, dude, this is so much fun. This isn't my email. This is my phone number. So the phone number in the add contact. Oh, I don't need to do that because it knows exactly what I'm talking about. Contact modal should be limited to how many digits is it? Three zip code, 3 digits, 7 digits, 7 digit phone, 10 digit phone numbers. Really cool animation that happens as the user is putting the phone number into the contact modal. I don't know. Maybe I'll come up with something that's like, moment of delight. So, moment of delight. So that's one thing that I do like building with the agentic because you can kind of, as you're writing it, you're like, I'll just throw a flare. I've never seen a cool animation, or it's been a while since I've seen a cool animation on a desktop application or a browser base. desktop application of putting in a phone number, but why not? Because I'm not writing all that code. So we'll see what it says. And all right, see what we got. Uh, ooh, okay. See, sometimes Bolt will cook, and you'd be like, "All right, I can do that." See, because it's funny because I didn't like that at first. I didn't like that thing at the bottom at first. I was gonna say something, but look, the green line is going, and then when it gets to the end, the whole thing turns green where it was red before. That's kind of hard. Oh, and they add contact. It's not available. It's stuff. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, moving on. Listen to contacts and the CRM search later with the full name and contact. Okay, we're not doing that. We're gonna move this down because right now we don't need to do bulk actions. Oof. Contact. Let's not do bulk ads yet. Oops. I just clicked a lot of things I should not have clicked. I'm not going to do bulk ads yet because it adds more functionality than I think we need at this point. How have I been doing that? I think I've been doing it that way. Okay, so also we're going to make that collapsible, or actually we're going to make that show more. So you can see the most recent. Oh, yeah. Okay. The contact details modal. Allow for the most recent summary with a double to be shown if there are more than one summary for a contact. Add a show more button below that allows the user to see more of the interactions summaries between a contact and that user's doubles. Okay. Uh, we're gonna do that because over time I can see how, like for an internal double, like if they're using it for internal comms and a way to get out strategic planning or onboard new hires, if you want like a new hire to have all the contacts of the CEO of the company, you might have a double just for onboarding new hires. So in that situation, you might have someone talk to their double like 50 times as they're getting onboarded, because maybe part of their 90-day plan is that they talk to the CEO's double for an hour total. So it might be 5 minutes here or there. And you need to categorize all that stuff because you need to know what they're asking. Because if they're all asking the same question, then that means you need to put it in your onboarding materials or something like that. I'm gonna just have that fix it without looking. What happened? Why is there a map function? Okay. So anyways, so if someone can have like 20 conversations with a double, it probably wouldn't happen in a sales context, but it could happen in the internal comms context. Um, you wouldn't necessarily want to see all of them. We're gonna have to do the UI on that later because we'll have to see it. That's not really like demonstrative. I do know that when I click out of this, it shouldn't be able to. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna remove that because it's not working very well. In the contact details modal, remove the ability to see the full summary of a interaction with a double. Oh, between a double and a contact. I don't want to get into that. Like it shouldn't. It should just show that. Also, when it says show more, we'll probably want to add animation on that. In the context window, the ability to see a full summary. Spelled that wrong because I turned off it Grammarly. Summary of that one too. Good night. Double in the contact. Okay, so at this point, we just need to do. We did that. Okay, this part. Okay. Wow, he's 400,000. Summaries of the meetings, interactions between a double and a contact within the contact. What do we call it? Contact. Oh, details modal. There should be a section reserved for all of the follow-ups for that contact that involves that contact from that contact. This should not show archived follow-ups, but can show. Oh, yep, no, it should show archived follow-ups. This area of follow-ups, contact details modal should be default collapsible, and the user can open that and see all of the follow-ups and whether or not they are in triage, own, delegate, or for archive areas. When the user I can do that quite yet. Let's see what we got. Yep. Oh. Yeah, when it's in production, I'll make it move a little faster so it doesn't black out like that. Yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta clicks on the expand icon to see more follow-ups in the contact details modal. I just say a beautiful animation. A beautiful animation happens as the follow-ups come into view. Into view is probably not good. So I think I need to like do something a little more crazier than I need to. All right. I'm skepty. Okay, that's not hurting anybody. Not my favorite animation, but let's move on. All right, so guess what? We wrap that. Next up is calendar. That might be one of the fastest features we've ever done. Boom, gone. And we always do V1, not the CRM, because we know we're going to add more stuff later. Like this. All right, cool. How long is this video? 18 minutes. Getting better.